Legend of Total War here with part 33 of my Empire Total War Blitz Campaign as Great Britain. Alright, previously we conquered Lahore and some other settlements. We destroyed the Mughal Empire. We just keep making more money as well. Now I've got this settlement over here, which will be able to demand their surrender. So let me just grab you and then a couple of these guys. Let's move them there so they can easily get back in. Demand the surrender. It just saves us time. I don't need to do that. I mean, it's not the most efficient way. The most efficient way would actually be to fight it and not take any casualties just by using the artillery, but I don't want to. Stupid battle like that. Okay, so next step is Kabul. We've got a bit of distance to cover. How much movement have we got left? So we're starting to run out in regard to these generals here, but you know, we got a bit of distance off it. The next load of generals we can meet with are all the way over here, so we're probably going to have to purchase some more or start using these guys' movements. But the thing is, these guys need to get on a boat, and if they need to get on a boat, they need to have some movement left over, so we're best off just hiring more generals. That being said, India is now, well, as soon as we take this, completely under our control. Of course, you know, Protectorate, you know, I've already explained that bullshit, it's fine. So then we only have the European theatre. Now if we have a look at this, we've now got 86 territories. That's under our direct control. Now, if we count how many settlements that the 13 colonies have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, because you can't get their capital. So they've got 17 settlements. That's how many we'll get off them. So that's 103, I think. So that means there's 34 left to take. Some of which, especially in Russia, will be able to demand the surrender. Maybe some of them in Poland, Lithuania will be able to do that as well. Maybe Abo, maybe some of these we will. We'll see. So, yeah. Anyway, I'll pause the recording as I make my way over to Kabul. And hopefully just demand their surrender, but there could be a fight. I mean, it's not their capital, so I guess we'll see. Okay, so we've arrived at Kabul, and luckily we can get a surrender here, and luckily it also gets rid of these other troops there, but whatever. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just grab the guys at... let me see, just grab some of them. So, I'll grab all of those. Shouldn't really make much of a difference. This should be easy surrender. Shouldn't use up any of their move points, I think. So you can tell the difference. See, I kept them in there to tell the difference, see if they had lost any movement points. It's exactly the same. So it's good. Then we need to go all the way across here to Ardabil, where we get a peace treaty from them and extort as much money from them as we can. Also, these guys will need to meet up with them as best as possible so they can provide these guys extra movement. You are totally useless. Or maybe not. Maybe if I meet them up with it. I'll figure it out. Okay, so I'll pause the recording once again until I get to here, because it's quite a distance. That's probably going to take me half an hour worth of glitching, but that's alright. Getting so much distance. Basically, India's done now. And we've got 100,000 in the bank. There is no way in hell we're not going to be able to do this with this amount of money. It should be in the bag. So I'll pause the recording and get over there. Okay, so here we are in Azerbaijan. I've made myself moved over here, and I've already gotten the peace treaty and gotten the required amount of money out of them. Now it's time to declare war on them again. Now what I'm going to do is... I'm actually going to keep all of these guys with the army. Just going to move these guys out. I'm going to attack with this. Because it's sort of a weird map. And, well, I want to set up quickly. As far as movement points are concerned, we really won't lose much anyway. Maybe it's barely anything, so it's not even going to be noticeable. At the end of the day, we've still got 100,000 talents, not talents, pounds in the bank, in the treasury. I mean, if there's 40 settlements left, we've still got heaps of money. Not to mention, I'll still be able to get a few more dirty deals done. I tell you what, something I hate though is having to fucking group these guys up because I can't just sort them out in the tooltip. Alright, now the enemy will come up from both here and here, so I'm going to do something I haven't done before. I'm going to split my artillery up. I'm going to leave you here. No, not quite there. That's a good spot, I think. You there. And you I'll put... Let's see. I think there will do. Yeah, I definitely want to have that area there covered. God, I haven't had to use my pikemen in ages. And as for these guys here, John Churchill and these cav, just, oh, fuck me sideways, put them there. It's fine. Let's put them back. We've got some reinforcements coming in here. They've got some cannons, but we'll easily be able to stop them. Okay, I want to commit to the spot here, so send off the horses. Fucking over there. Okay, just stay back here until they leave their cannons undefended. And you lot, come stay here and defend these guys if they need it. I'm gonna take 3 here and stand them there. And these 2, I want them to... Oops. Fucking sideways. Where do I want you to stand? Fucking what the fuck was that? It blew my mouth. Just a hair. Alright, it's fine. Fucking distractions. I'm not sure if I actually want them there. Stand here instead. Okay, you should be free to go and attack this now. Because they've sandbagged it, I don't even need to worry about them shooting at us. And it doesn't matter if he dies. Okay, where's the enemy general? Where'd he go? Try and aim for him if you can. Alright, we sorted them out. That's 1 unit done. Now I need to get this guy back. Over here. He seems to have a fairly clear run of it if he comes around this way. If we can kill the general, that will be very good. Does look like they're going to commit more forces over here than here, even though this is the better spot for me. Well, can't do shit about that. What the fuck? Building captured? I want you to capture the fucking building. They've bugged out. Just leave. Just leave. If I can't make use of them, what's the point? Yeah, I can't make use of him. Just leave him there, it doesn't matter. If he gets killed, I don't need him anymore. There's stupid bugs in this game. They've actually garrisoned an armory with horses. Stupid shits. I didn't tell them to do that either. Alright, so now we just go through the motions here and just slowly kill them all. I'll pause the recording now, and if anything interesting happens, I'll be sure to record it. Okay, so we're approaching the back end of this battle. It hasn't really gone where I would call great. We have taken a few casualties. That death there was just the suicide general. Him not being able to move, he's still got units stuck there. Eventually got him killed. Stupid bug in the game. This guy here that came in was just other reinforcements that were set to come in. There are only a few units left. But the problem is that the attach-detach thing doesn't really work on a battlefield like this. However, we've still been able to kick their ass. We just haven't been able to do it without taking any casualties. This guy got shot, lost one man. Not going to make a difference. Those guys are alright. This guy took a few shots, but that's alright. I didn't choose the best spot there. See, the thing is, they're not detaching. Oh, that's right. Got the second one here. They're gonna detach or what? See, they're just not really detaching. Makes it difficult when they do this. However, they are tired, winded. The generals run away. The battle's certainly lost for them. Charges here and there do work wonders. And most of these generals will be left behind anyway, so it doesn't really matter if they take a bit of damage. You gonna break them, or do you need to be pulled back? You need to be pulled back. God. Back over there, need your help. I don't want to send that guy in. Come on, hurry up and get over there. See if you can canister shot him quickly. You should be able to deal with that fire lockdown populace, it's not a problem. So at this stage of the campaign we can afford to take a few casualties. We don't have a great deal of enemies to worry about. Come on, hurry up, I need you to... They're charging again, that could be good. Right, maybe instead shoot down at them. They got flung right down the hill, that looked good. Good job. What's this? Okay, that's melee troops. Looks like they're about to break anyway. At least it didn't take me very long to do this battle. That's what's really been pissing me off about a lot of these battles, is how long it takes. Why aren't you firing? We done here or what? Or do they still have another unit hiding somewhere? Yeah, they do. There's another guy over here. Kurdish Hillmen. They're on their way now, though. Alright, still going to use you. You're not a suicide general. Oh, hang on, they've got more. Oh, that's just a guy coming back. It's fine. I really don't think these guys here are going to be that useful to me. Now, Kurdish Hillmen, they have greater range than regular soldiers, so we're going to have to charge into them. They're terrible in melee. But I'm worried about these, but they're exhausted. Now, we'll still be able to outrange them with canister shot, but not by very much. Stop shooting. Now what we can do is if we can get this one here to rout, it'll affect him. So make the shot count, bitch. Good. They're gone. We've won. Like I said, not the best of battles, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if all of my soldiers end up dead on the very last battle. 57 men lost, no generals killed, that guy's still alive. Not that it matters, that's him here, can't take him with us. Line infantry took a little bit of damage, but for the most part, we're okay. And that's the end of Persia. There's only one, oh no, there's two Eastern style factions left. There's Dagestan. Oh wait, no, there's a few. Okay, next stop is, I think we'll go to Tbilisi first, and then go to Yerevan, because Yerevan's closer to Ankara. We're not going to Dagestan right now. It's just, like, if I want to go to Dagestan, I have to go all the way there, and then I gotta come back. We'll deal with Dagestan a little bit later. Yeah, so I'll pause the recording and make my way over to Tbilisi. I'll declare war on them now, because... Oh, hang on. Hang on, how do they feel about us? Oh, look at that dishonoring treaties penalty. Fuck, I've never seen it that high before. Morocco doesn't give a shit. So yeah, declare war on them. It's gonna throw Dagestan in. Okay, Dagestan doesn't give a shit. We do border them, so why don't we try selling the indefinite military access to them, see how much money we can make. Good, because if they've got like penalties to whatever, they'll never accept it. But here we can bankrupt them. What the fuck? Yes, we've got more than 100,000 now. Should be more than enough to deal with it. Okay, I think they're out of money. Yeah. Still see if we can score a little bit more out of them. So we'll try for 1,000 now. Good. No, not 200. I meant 200, not 2,000. Alright, try 300. No, why do I keep just instinct extra 0? Couldn't have any more than what, 500 left. Try another 300. Jeez, they had a bit of money left over. There's no way they'd get 200 left. 100. If they don't have 100, I'm not asking for any more. Oh, whoops. Gotta offer them something. Alright, they can keep that. So that was good. They got quite a bit of money off Dagestan. And look, if we went to Tbilisi, to Georgia, and we offered them the same thing, and if I even offered it for 1, they won't accept it. Because they hate us too much. You can't have that dishonoring treaties trait if you want to get any money off them. So what we'll have to do is we'll have to stand in their territory by declaring war on them, of course, and then offering a peace treaty and try and extort the money that way. Anyway, I'll pause the recording as I make my way over there. Okay, so we've made our way to Tbilisi in Georgia. And it's time to, of course, do the usual bribe. Not bribe, blackmail. That's a better word. Give me your money, bitch. 6,800. God damn, this is easy. Look at how much money we've got. Alright, so how many settlements are we sitting on now? 88. Alright then, let's declare war again. No one's going to care at this point. Why do you guys even bother? Okay, so, you're going to command this battle. It's going to be full of fucking bloody stupid gun troops. Alright, bring all of them. Everyone else move down there, they'll just reinforce. Funny thing is, when they actually make this attack like this, they don't usually lose much movement points unless they actually move. They didn't. So, I probably could have put more of my units there, but it doesn't matter. I mean, essentially the artillery, they're going to do all the real work. Everyone else there is just to ensure that the enemy don't rush us, sort of. And if they do get close, you know, we can fire back. So, let's have a look. Where are we setting up? I think over here looks good. And it should be fairly close to where our reinforcements pop in. Let's see. It's a bit of a hill on the way here. We should stand in front of that. there's fucking ground right there. Right, what I'll do, I'll put you there. No. You here. You're gonna move forward a little bit to here. Or maybe we should stand on top of that like that. But then again, we're not gonna be up against melee units. I guess we'll just see how that goes. Might be disastrous, could be awesome. Won't know until we try it. They don't have any artillery of their own. Oh, my reinforcements actually coming from over here. Where? Over there. They'll be fine. Alright, so I don't expect this battle to be overly interesting. I just hope it doesn't take me 2 hours. Anyway, I've got my 2 artillery here, which shouldn't take too long. So I'm going to pause the recording because it's going to be fairly slow starting. And if anything interesting happens, I'll showcase it. Okay, so we're approaching the back end of the battle. The battle's gone really well so far. Now, these guys here, these 5 armed citizens, are just sitting around here doing nothing. So what I'm doing here is sending my line infantry. Actually, they need a little bit of rest first. They need to go around the back here. Now, these guys can't just charge up the hill here to come and get us. They have to go around. Hopefully they go around this way, or I've got my cavalry waiting here. Hopefully none of them die. And they're going to kill them. Now, if we could possibly get a similar situation than what happened at Ceylon, where if we can get one of them routing, maybe the rest of them will go. Because they have lost a lot of men and their general is dead. The other thing is, though, they're not tired. That does make a big difference. So we'll see if this wakes them up. Because sending the cavalry in through this way at the moment, not a good idea. Alright, let's see if this works. Hopefully we don't get shot. Problem is we can't do any shooting. Oh, hang on. They're firing at it. Just not sure if they're actually hitting anything. I don't think so. Get a little bit closer. Okay, I can see shots coming down this way. Just no one's dying. Oh no, hang on, some of them are dying. Just slowly. Well, that's better than nothing. They're not firing back, which is fine. I'm always up for a one-sided fight. Fuck or not. Alright, so just wait there for a moment. They're either gonna use up all their ammunition or these guys will break, whichever comes first. The more we can thin these out for free, the better. I don't want to move them any closer or else these guys might fire back. And because of the difficulty rating, they'll actually do more damage to me. Even though they're not only inferior units, but we have an inferior position. Someone's sure to break eventually. And if enough of them break, they'll all go. Haven't used up that much ammo, so we've still got a bit of leeway here. Might just send one of the cavalry over here, just in case they come back. So they did come back. Okay, don't go finish it off just yet. I think I could do it. Just don't die on me. Pretty terrible charge. Lost 3 men on that. But that's fine. This guy here lost 3 men. Doesn't matter. This is going very well, actually. So they've used up half their ammo. We can always send in some more troops, but I think they've got enough ammo at least to get these guys to break. Don't necessarily need to kill them all. All the dead bodies here, it's all thanks to them, so they're doing a good job. Another one broken. Let's try and run this one down before it recovers this time, but just don't go anywhere near these. Oh shit. Oh, they're all running. Good. I'm happy with that victory. And that's the end of another faction. Which was actually very profitable to come here and fight them. Next stop, Yerevan. Which will, I guess, demand their surrender. And then on to Ankara. Right, and then Iyasi will become their new capital. Not to mention, we've still got all of our forces over here. There's all these guys here that we can... If we can get them all together... There's our other cannon. You know, we could get a near full stack. There's all this shit to deal with, but I don't know, I'm more attached to this army, because these guys... They've every single settlement that's been conquered in either Europe or India has been under the watchful eyes or whatever of John Churchill. He's a greater conqueror at this point in time than Alexander the Great. Keep in mind though that glitched shit victories, but whatever. I'm just going to pause the recording now as I make my way down to Yerevan. Okay, so here we are at Yerevan. This is proving to be one of my least favourite battles of this campaign, largely because it's a very small army. I don't expect to be having much of a challenge from it, and yet they are being so irritating because the battle maps we come to are just not good for artillery. Anyway, we're going to try something a bit different. I'm going to take these guys out here and have these guys make the attack. Can't demand a surrender, that doesn't work, but we'll go in and fight them. Now, in the every time I fight a battle and it's not just a terrible starting position, you know, there's buildings in the way, hills in the way, low ground, just no movements, you know, terrible reinforcement spots. Got to pick a different spot just by maneuvering somewhat around the city. So we've got to choose our ground with care when you've got artillery. It's just getting some stupid land is just ridiculous. You know, it's too bad on the campaign map you can't see what the battle map is going to be like or adjust it, because if you were a real general you'd be able to choose your ground. Like if you had artillery and the enemy didn't, you wouldn't fucking pick a bottom of the hill to fight unless you're an idiot. Even this battle fucking sucks. There's nothing good about this. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm probably just going to send them off. And we're going to move up this way on the hill. I'm chucking the shits with this city because it's just a small city. And I've had bigger garrisons bloody surrender with less forces, and I just want this to be over. It's just such a small army, and they just dick around so much, or they hide behind buildings for ages. It's just irritating. The thing is, like, winning the battle is not the problem. We got to win the battle well, as I've explained many times. Like, I can't just be like rush in there, fight them in melee, rout them, take 100 casualties. You know, easy battle to win, but we need to do it right. Kind of annoys me that I had to do that, but what's I gonna do with them down there? They can't move. Terrible spot for artillery. Best off, you know, if there's a liability in the army, get it out of the place. We'll use it on another turn. It's fine. I can do this just with this artillery. Alright, I'm gonna pause the recording because I have a feeling I'm gonna have a temper tantrum or something, and I'd rather not record that. So I'm just going to go through the motions here. If anything interesting happens, then I'll show it. Okay, we're approaching the back end of this battle. I've just been sitting here, blasted them, they've just been sitting there. These guys here, they're just sitting around doing nothing. And I can pick them off like one at a time, but it's getting pretty boring sitting there doing that. Let's see if I can get a couple more kills, and then I might... Oh, hang on, are they going to move towards us? Because we already killed their general. If I charge into them, we might just be able to get them to rout really easily anyway. Armed populace are nothing interesting. Neither a... what is it? Desert militia or something? Desert warriors, they're nothing important. Every one of them we kill with artillery might save, you know, one of the general's bodyguard. Hang on, I think they're about to come. Anyway, they're in a good square. They're easy to hit. Not anymore. Just pure stupidity. Alright, stop that. I'm going in with the generals. I just hope I don't get any of them killed. Just be careful of this thing here. So come around this side. You two, be careful. Alright, I'll just send these guys into the attack. I wouldn't be surprised if they broke near instantly. Alright, good. Okay, so that was an easy battle. Finally got a good one. But you just gotta keep trying until you do. Nothing complicated about it. It's perseverance. Everyone still seems to have a lot of movement, so that's good to see. Alright, so I'm going to end the video here. Yeah, and then make my way over to Ankara. So the beginning of next episode will start off there. So that's the end of this episode, guys. So like and subscribe. Part 34 is next. And don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.